hello. Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I guess I get to give the speech this time. Good evening? I think is it evening? I think it's evening. Okay. Good evening, passengers, and welcome to Flight 914. Thank you for choosing Pan Am. My name is Judy, and I am your stewardess today, so feel free to ask for anything that you need, and, wait a minute. What? We are outside the plane. Why are we outside of the plane? Is this a new thing? I have to give the speech outside of the plane? Okay, well, I guess we adjust. Oh. Oh, well, thank you. That's very nice of you. You know, it is against the rules to, date a passenger when you are a stewardess, especially because I will lose my job if I get married, but I will, you know, that's very nice of you. Thank you very much. I'm just, wait a minute. This isn't my, what plane is it? The Pan Am has blue planes with the logo on it and everything. This doesn't have blue on it anywhere. And this is much smaller than the planes I usually fly. Did I get a new job with another airline? Or, you know, maybe so few passengers got tickets for this flight that they downsized to a smaller plane, but they had to borrow it from another airline? This doesn't even have the name of an airline on it. Yeah, this is weird. This is... Hey! You found all the lost luggage! Oh, I remember. I was in big trouble for losing all the luggage. And Betty was yelling at me, and she said, "Hey, Judy, you always are losing the luggage. You're gonna be fired if you keep losing that luggage. So thank you. I guess I haven't been fired yet, because there is a plane, and I am here, and I am talking to you." Okay. Oh, thank you for stacking them so neatly. Wow. You know what? I could get you guys jobs at the people that the sky caps, the guys that put the suitcases on the flights. That's a good idea. Wow. Oh, that was the one. Yeah, that was, you know, fun fact, when they say odd-sized luggage, it's not just the ones that are too big that they refer to with that title. Odd-sized luggage can also be bags that are too small if they're made out of a different kind of material. Okay. Anyway, let me try that again. Good evening. I think it's evening. Good morning. Good morning, afternoon, and or evening, passengers. Welcome to Pan Am Flight 914. My name is Judy, and I will be serving you on this flight. Oh, thank you. It will take approximately 6.5 hours for our trip from New York City to Miami. Wait, are we going to Miami? Why did the speech I memorized have Miami in it? 'Cause we was in Venezuela. But that was 30 years later. What year is it? Yeah, I know. Time confuses me too. Oh, there goes the plane. Hey, it's all open now so we can look at it. Okay, this definitely is not a Pan Am flight. Because, you know, usually on a smallest plane, we have 2 seats on this side and 2 seats on this side. Sometimes when we borrow a plane from one of those little Canadian airlines for our really small flights, there's 2 seats on one side and then 1 seat on the other side, all the way down the aisle. But I've never in my life seen a plane that has seats that are sideways like this. Well, how does that work? You just sit here and then there's no tray table on the back of the seat in front of you? How? Well, I guess it's more room to push the beverage cart through. And then there's no door to the cockpit. The pilots are just right there? But how does that work? No, there's always, and there's usually a bunch of more buttons and like microphones that they speak into to talk to the passengers. This is definitely not my plane. What kind of plane is this? Well, you know what? I guess we just gotta do the best with what we have. So, I will continue my speech. So, it should take approximately 6 hours to get to Miami. Oh. Yeah, I give the drinks after I give the speech. Oh. You fixing it again? Okay. If we indeed are going to Miami, if we are going to Venezuela, that should take approximately 30 years. I think we may be going to both places. And then we will only be staying in Venezuela for a brief period of time. It is only a layover. It is not long enough to deplane. We will... Oh, yeah, I know. I'm going to give the snacks and the drinks after I give the speech. And then I have to give the life vest first. I memorized the order. I finally learned the order. I used to give the snacks before the drinks, and Betty used to yell at me about that. Because you gotta have your drink before your snack. I know. I know. It never made sense to me, though. Because don't you want to wash your snack down with the drink? But no, apparently you have your drink first. And then you have your snack. Anyway. So we are going to Miami. But then there will be... Oh, thank you for your help. Wait. Do you work here too? Oh. Brenda? Is that you? No? Oh god. I'm so bad with names. I'm so sorry. Oh. Sylvia? No. Lucille? Okay, Lucille. Okay. I'm so sorry. We had a lot of new girls this past month, so... And there's a high turnover rate because the job is harder than people think it is. Like, when I first started, Betty used to say, hey Judy, I don't know how you got this job. You're not gonna last a week. You're not gonna last a week. And then I lasted, well... I guess it's been 30 years. But I'm only 22. I don't know how that works. But... here we go. Okay. So, our first, we will be, this is a flight to Miami. But we will be stopping first in Venezuela. And that leg of the journey should take approximately 30 years. We will not deplane in Venezuela, because it is not a long enough layover. It is only for just a quick maintenance, adding some extra fuel for the second leg of our journey, which takes us to... Where are we? It's the name of a bathing suit. What's that? It's weird. It's a Bikini Atoll? I don't know what that place is, but apparently that's where we're going next. And that leg of the journey will take approximately 35 years. And that is when we will deplane. And you can enjoy your stay in Bikini Atoll. The weather in Bikini Atoll is dusty, and there is currently an infestation of frogs. I do not know how you were able to get explosives on the plane. We need to increase our security measures. I will take note of that. Your dolphin is small enough to be carry-on baggage. That's good. But if you don't want to put him in the overhead bins, you will have to purchase an additional seat for him. We do have some vacant seats on this flight, so you will be able to do so if you so choose. The dog is small enough to be a lap sitter as long as he can share the same seatbelt with you. Oh, yes. And now, okay, we'll get to the drinks. Now, I will first pass out your life vest. You can demonstrate, Lucille, how they are to be worn. Now, here you go. This one is for you. And here's one for you. And one for you. And one for you. So you can store those underneath the seat in front of you for the duration of the flight. In the event of a water landing, pull it out, pull on the tabs, blow into it if it doesn't automatically inflate, put it on, and then you will exit through the emergency exits. There will be inflatable ramps that are made out of the same material as a life vest. And if it is deep water, those inflatable ramps will turn into rafts that you can use to get to safety. Please make sure that there is enough room for everybody. And this is not a full flight, so there should be more room. Please put on your own life vest before you help somebody else with theirs. I used to say that the other way around, but then Betty yelled at me because it was wrong. And then... oh, you need another one, of course, for the dog. Yeah, we do have dog and child-sized life vests available upon request. We recently upgraded to this new technology. These are, as you can see, these are top-of-the-line, state-of-the-art life vests. We are in the process of transitioning from our previous, less technologically advanced life vests to these new ones, which is why I am handing them to you right now. It is why they are not already built into the plane, because we have not changed that infrastructure yet. So you are actually lucky in that we will have double the amount of life vests on this flight in case there is an emergency. And now, this is something that I always say, even though it's not something that I was taught to say. But even if it's a regular crash and not a water landing, you should still put the life vest on, because it provides some cushioning. You know? And yeah. If we crash on land, it won't help you float, but it might, you know, make it a little more comfortable for you. But I do not anticipate any crashes, because in previous time loops of this exact flight, although mysterious circumstances did occur, there were no crashes. The plane stayed intact for the entire 65 years of this flight. Except for when it landed here. But that happened already, so it might not happen again. Are all time loops the same? We may never know. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. the drinks. Now, because you are all first-class passengers, you had your drink orders taken before you got on the flight. Because we treat our first-class passengers extra kindly on Pan Am. You know, this is a really big deal for me because this is my first time being the stewardess for first class. Usually it takes a couple of years to get to that position because, you know, with first class passengers, you have to be extra kind, extra polite, extra, you know, fancy with them because they're fancy people. And they only want the best and the brightest there. But then Josephine called out sick. And I was the only person available to fill in. So I get to do first class, which means we have a larger selection of drinks and snacks for you. You know, in coach, they just have coffee, tea, sodas, and water. You have to pay for the alcoholic beverages. But in first class, they give it to you for free. And we offer up upgraded meals. Okay, so I took everyone's order, but I'm not sure who's who. Who ordered a glass of white wine? You did? Oh, right, there you go. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, it disappeared. Oh, wait, you got a captain's hat. Are you the pilot? Are you just a pilot, or are you the pilot of this flight? Oh my goodness! Okay, well then you should not be having any alcohol, sir. You've got to fly a plane. Look, I know it's like a, you know, it's a big thing among pilot culture, but, you got a plane to fly. I will give you some grape juice instead. But you can pretend it's wine, because I'll give it to you in a wine glass. Just don't let any of the other passengers see you with that, because they might get the wrong idea. So here is some Concord grape juice. It's as close to wine as you can get, but it's still really not that close. Okay. Okay. Now, who ordered a full bottle of red? Exactly. You can do that in first class. You can order a whole bottle. And that's good for me because I don't have to come by and pour it for you every time you finish a glass. And you'll probably fall asleep and not really ask for much during the flight. Because when I drink red wine, I get really sleepy. Red wine makes me way sleepier than white wine. But I don't drink on the job. Alright. Now, who ordered this, the frozen cocktail special? The frozen margarita. There you go. You know, we only have those on flights flying to tropical climates. Because when you think about it, nobody wants to drink a frozen margarita when you fly into London. Oh, thank you for doing the garnish. Okay. And then... oh, a glass for your bottle. I'm so sorry. Then, did you, Lucille, a glass of water? Did you want still or sparkling? Oh, sparkling. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, wow. You got a big tip, Lucille. That's good, good, good for you. You know, I'm not really supposed to tip us, but everybody does anyway, and we never get in trouble for keeping it. Alright. And now... oh, yeah, we gotta keep more... I'm terrible at balancing those things, so I just take each drink off the cart individually. There's one time I tried carrying the tray with all the drinks on there, and I just spilled it all over the place. Luckily, I only spilled it on myself. But I had you know, stains all over my uniform. So I put on one of the life vests to cover up the stains that were on my uniform and the drinks. And everybody was saying, Judy, what are you doing with the life vest on? Are we crashing? And I said, no, I am just demonstrating proper use of it, just in case anybody forgets. So I was... Oh, you're really good. Oh, Lucille, you are going to be the head stewardess in no time. You're a natural at this! Oh my goodness, Lucille! Well, I'm gonna tell Betty real good things about you. Alright, and I took your food orders as well. You know, they just have peanuts on the regular seats, but in first class. You ever seen one of these before? It's called sushi. Who ordered the sushi? Oh. Here you go. You see, having the sushi on the menu was actually my idea. I'm really proud of this. So, you know, usually you don't fly on international flights until you've been doing it for a few years, because it's, you know, it's longer hours, and there are different rules depending on the different countries you're going to. So, but they put me on a flight to Japan once because, well, I shouldn't be saying it, but Marlene, she got pregnant, and she couldn't fit in her uniform anymore because her baby bump was too big, so she couldn't go on that flight. So I got to go to Japan, and I had a layover there, so I got to stay in a hotel for the night, and that is where I learned about sushi. It's raw fish wrapped in rice, wrapped in seaweed. It sounds like the most disgusting thing ever, but it is so good. I don't even like cooked fish, but I like raw fish. Who knew? And I thought this would be the perfect airplane food, because it's all, you know, it's all rolled up real neat, so it's not messy. You won't spill things everywhere unless you use too much soy sauce, but when we just give them a little packet so they won't spill it. And usually when we used to serve fish on the planes. Oh, hello. Oh, you are late, but you are right on time. You are right on time. Okay, let me begin my speech again. Good evening, and or morning, and or afternoon. This is Flight 914, Pan Am Airlines. My name is Judy. I will be taking care of you today. We will, our journey that was supposed to be to Florida, but ends up going to Venezuela, will take approximately 30 years. The weather in Venezuela is salty, but sweet. We will not be deplaning in Venezuela because it will be too short of a layover. Our next leg of the journey will be to the Bikini Atoll. That leg of the journey will take approximately 35 years. And the weather in the Bikini Atoll is dry and full of crabs. That occasionally happens to the plane. Do not worry about it. I think we borrowed it from some weird Canadian airline, because that's not how our planes usually look. Anyway, oh, there's a man on the wing! There's a man on the wing! I don't know if you're a man or not, but I was quoting a TV show. You got that? Okay, so here's your life vest. In the event of a water landing, you're gonna want to put that on, take it out from the seat in front of you, and pull the tabs to inflate it. Oh, that's Lucille, my assistant. She is shadowing me while she trains to become a stewardess herself. And then go into the tube if it doesn't inflate automatically. And you should put on your own life jacket before you help anybody else. And oh, I got your drink orders too. I had them written down. So, which one of you ordered the beer? You? Did I make a mistake? Oh no. Oh no, I made a mistake. Let's pretend I wasn't there. Okay, who ordered a martini? There you go. Okay. And then you got the wine, right? Alright, you got wine and the soda. 'Cause, you know, it's good to alternate between alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages to make your drinking experience a little bit healthier. And now for the snacks. I was just explaining how it was my idea to serve sushi on the flights. Because when we used to serve cooked fish dishes, we would always get complaints from the passengers that didn't order the fish. Because it would smell really bad. You know, fish always smells worse than it tastes. And when you're not eating fish and you smell fish, that's the worst. Especially when it's microwaved, which is, you know, what we have in the plane. So, when I was in Japan, I said, hey, this sushi stuff would be great for airplane food. And it was. You don't even have to reheat it. You just keep it cold. That's all you gotta do. Okay. Somebody ordered a bag of chips. With their snack? Yeah? Okay, here you go, Captain. And then... Oh no. Oh no. Where did that go? Where did that go? Somebody's snack went flying somewhere. Okay. Who ordered the coconut? Okay, there you go. We also only serve coconuts on our flights to tropical locations. Just like we do with the frozen margaritas. Nobody wants to eat a coconut when you fly into London or anything like that. Okay. And then who ordered the cupcake? There you go. Okay. Oh, we serve cupcakes on all our flights. That's something that Pan Am does with the other airlines don't. And then somebody else ordered a bag of chips? Oh, the snail! Okay. Oh, I need to... Hold on, I gotta get a snail-sized life jacket for him. Okay. Oh, there you go. Oh, you know what? You can just put that under the seat in front of you when you get in. Okay. And then... snacks. Okay, another bag of chips. There you go. And then a burger. Is that for you, Lucille? I think, yeah, I remembered saving one for you. Is that it on snacks and drinks? Okay. So, in approximately 65 years, we will be arriving in Bikini Atoll. If you are our first-class passengers, we will have a concierge service available for you at all times during the flight. Should you need any refreshments or have any questions or any entertainment, got the little movie screens on your seats in front of you. The regular seats don't have that. That was brand new. They actually just introduced this year. They just figured out that technology. Unfortunately, color TV will not be popular for a while. So, everything will be in black and white. At least until we get to our stop in Venezuela. And at that time, the plane will be reloaded with a new technology of the time. So there will be... There will be color TV with VCRs at every seat. You will get a complimentary bottle of Aquanet hairspray. Even though aerosols are not allowed on planes, you will need to fit in with the times. I think that is everything you need to know. So, in about 65 time loops from now, we will be exiting from this plane. Now please, enter and I will show you to your seats. I will see you in 65 time loops. Thank you for flying Pan Am Flight 914.